But if they had gave me the choice 400 years ago, they say, hey, do you want to stay in Africa and be enslaved in Africa? Or would you rather go to another world? You know how it sounds good. They probably hype the shit up. We can go to this new world. We'll give you shelter, food, clothes on your back. Motherfucker, I'm going to the United States.
It don't matter, HOTBOX Podcast. How about you dig what I'm saying?
So
when things may get hot and a little spicy.
My name is Keef. People call me Ivy.
My name Jesse. People call me Jesse.
And my name is Tony and or Bird. You may have heard the name before.
All right, now look. Today we're gonna talk about a plethora of things. The first thing we want to talk about is Kim K and what the fuck her talent is. Now listen, she do have some talents. She do. Not only is she good at sucking
Kim K,
penis.
the most talented, one of the most talented women on
penis
the planet.
suckers.
Define talent.
She's one of the most talented. I can put
Business,
it.
bro.
She's one of the most business savvy women on this planet. She's probably the first person that ever capitalized off a sex tape the way she did.
No, that's her mom's fault though.
She did. Another thing she did was we're in the age of digital shit, right?
Okay, yeah, she got an app.
I feel that.
No, she was the first person to capitalize on like social media and like what that means to.
Nah, I think that was Soulja Boy.
That was Soulja Boy for sure.
Some respect on Big Soulja.
Exactly.
She's the first woman to really do that shit.
Okay.
And capitalize on social media, like to where the world is at her attention. Like she's the first person, one of the first people to actually do like.
Now, how did she do it?
She capitalized on her fat ass.
Let's talk
her
about.
sucking dick.
But she's not the first one to do that. So we're gonna talk about Kim K, but we're not gonna sit here and point the finger at Kim K like she the first one who had a fat ass and was. Maybe, a little salacious. Lil Kim made a whole career off being salacious and spicy.
But not like that though. Not in the digital age.
But okay, that's because we creatures of circumstance. That's because Lil Kim was born when she was born. You know what I mean?
I mean, porn was out before Kim K was out.
But it wasn't Kim K fucking. You know what I'm saying? That's like a real celebrity. Like when niggas found out Kim K was on video fucking Ray J, it's like, oh my god, like what the fuck? We about like
why? What is the hype about that shit?
That shit was trash, but like,
I'm not even talking about the video. I'm just talking about the fact that she was like, okay, so was she fucking? Like, I never understood the whole escapade.
She's just famous. That's what it was.
Behind it, you dig what I'm saying? Like,
I think if she was a regular ass person before she fucked Ray J, she was just a regular ass female. Nobody would have gave a fuck if she had brought out. It's just because her name, like her last name, speak for itself.
Yeah, and another thing, she's like the daughter of a fucking famous lawyer that got.
Let's
OJ
talk
out.
about how she put her family on, my nigga.
As well.
Let's talk about how she put a whole family
how
on. Nigga, a fucking lot. Nigga, how much money she got? A lot.
Because her family was rich, but I think she flipped that shit.
Nigga,
no,
they was probably low end million
like
rich.
$300 or something like that.
Dumb money.
That's dumb. No, Kylie worth $1 billion,
and she ain't had to suck no dick.
No. What happened was Nah, Kim K sucked dick so Kylie could walk and Kylie could do everything. Everybody in that family is cousin.
Hey yo,
but I ain't gonna lie to you, Kylie Jenner, she got around, bro. She done fuck Travis Scott. She done fuck Tiger. She done fucked a couple of other motherfucking creatures that I don't know.
She's picking winners.
Yeah, bro. No, Travis picked the winner. Travis
Wait,
didn't.
do y'all think
that was a boss move? That was a boss move right there.
Did they strategically pick these black men?
Yo, you wanna know what I think? Like, you know how sometimes in frats you gotta like fuck the same bitch to get into fraternity? I feel like all these rappers gotta fuck the Kardashians to get in. Cause you know how they always be talking about fucking twins and shit? They always talking about fucking some twins. And I mean, I'm not trying to say Kylie and Kendall twins, but they damn sure do look alike and they're around the same age.
I'm weak.
And I swear Drake smashed Kim, didn't?
Bro, Drake smashed all these bitches.
I know. He said
allegedly.
That light-skinned nigga was in that bitch. Don't tell me it was different. He was there.
Yeah.
Not shit. So this leads to shit. How y'all feel about like race relations and shit?
Man, I fucks with it. I love diversified. Matter of fact, I made a portfolio for bitches. So I like to have different kind of bitches. I just don't like fucking one bitch. I like the Latina motherfuckers. I like me some Caucasian bitches. I like me some African beauty. And I love me some.
I like how you didn't call the
African
bitches bitches.
Exactly. I don't call them bitches, bro. I can't call them bitches. I call everybody else bitches.
I appreciate it.
I can't date a white woman, bro. My grandma told me if I did that, she would disown me.
And she was dead ass serious.
She was dead ass serious.
A white woman probably spit in her face or some shit like that.
Bro, they used to paintball her on the way to school,
Cap.
bro.
Damn,
bro. They used to like paintball her.
You see what type of sick shit that is, bro?
See, that's what I'm saying. And they be like, it wasn't all of us. I don't give a damn, bitch. It was some of y'all motherfuckers doing it.
Y'all condone the nigga.
Y'all think that they do that, like, but do y'all think, like women really be out here saying, like, if you don't date a black girl, then you don't like yourself?
That's stupid.
No, they used. Now, no,
do you like yourself? Is the question.
Right.
What do you talk about?
I can't. So I can't. I got. If I only date Latina women, I don't love myself because I don't date black women, bro. That's dumb.
I think that was used to be.
Some black
past,
women be
though.
annoying as fuck, and there's a lot of like some Latinas be good as fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? They be cooking that good shit. Like,
This nigga, you acting like black women.
Another thing
don't
I've been
whip that
seeing on
shit,
Twitter is
though.
like
They
it's
do,
popular.
they do, bro, man.
It's popular right now to
Yeah.
say that the black like all the black athletes like white girls.
That
They
facts.
do.
Stereotype,
That's
though.
facts.
But it's facts,
though.
Is it true?
Is it not facts?
That's it. Facts as fuck, bro. Especially football players.
Bro, is it not facts?
Nah.
Every
What?
football player you saw with a black woman has always ended bad.
Cap.
Motherfucker.
What?
Yeah.
Russell.
Bro, that's
Yeah,
Wilson.
Russell Wilson in the
Bro.
forefront.
Bro.
Of
Okay, but no. The nigga, first of all, Russell Wilson. Don't get me started on this punk motherfucker Russell Wilson.
You don't like Russell Wilson?
I don't like Russell Wilson.
Why?
Because he tried to take, he needs to know his place in a relationship. Nigga, you not the father. You did not give birth. You did not none of this bitch to make this kid.
Bro, but Future don't take care of them niggas.
Oh, he don't, cause it's like he ain't got no room to go into it. Sierra cut that nigga off, right? Cut him up, slice that nigga.
Okay.
He ain't in the damn role no more. His father role is gone. Russell Wilson's light skinned ass took his upon
He's not
himself.
even light skinned.
He had whatever the fuck he is. Took it upon himself
A goon.
to go into become a daddy when he not the damn father. I'd be damned even if my wife would have left me. I'd be damned if I let another motherfucker raise my son. I'd be damned. Hell no.
So what you gonna say? Give me your shit, boy.
3 weeks out. Well, I don't know. I wasn't see. 3 days out. I'm going to see my son. I'm gonna make sure I see him, break some juice with him. You know what I'm saying?
You gonna pick him up and then put
And
him back
break
down?
his ass down.
You gonna pick up my son. You gonna pick that nigga up, put him back down, and be like, all right,
Yeah,
I'll be
man,
here
it's
next
just
week to pick
man,
him up
I don't
again.
understand, bro. I don't need bangs with Russell, man. After he did that, I just can't bang with him, man.
He doing right by his community, bro.
And by a young
He
child.
being a great leader. Showing
for
these
the
people on social
kids.
media
He
with.
just doing it for show, bro.
What?
That's all celebrities do. They do stuff for show.
bro.
Don't get me wrong. It look good. It look good when a celebrity like, I just gave $300 million to charity. Congratulations. But if I ask you,
The only reason why they do that is because niggas gonna complain about how they don't do shit for him.
Yeah,
and then once you do shit for him, they be like, oh, why you gotta broadcast it? It's like a double-edged sword,
Right.
bro. Like you
I
got.
feel that.
That's why they be doing that shit. That's why they
Hold on,
broadcast.
y'all not about to sit here and say Russell Wilson don't do shit.
Who
Bro,
y'all? I'm not
that's
even.
that
I'm not
nigga.
even saying.
like Pharrell, when there's something in the water shit, he could have gave out 20 free tickets.
He did.
He did?
Yeah, he went to his
Oh,
own high
shit.
school.
Wait,
and did that.
hold
He
on.
ain't give us no motherfucking tickets.
That's the problem with black people, bro. Why you so damn like more? Like nigga,
Because we deserve more.
Hey, look,
Do
he
you
not
not know what
lying.
happened 400 years ago?
nigga, we should be happy he even had the fucking festival.
We should have reparations.
Okay, Keith,
to all
for the people at home, explain what something the water festival is.
All right, Something in the Water is a festival created by Pharrell, and it's in Virginia Beach, and it is just it's like a hip hop festival. A bunch of hip hop artists from all around the globe, especially from Virginia and Norfolk area. You know, they came out and put on a show.
It's a connectivity festival.
That too,
Virginia has never had some shit like that
at all.
Ever.
We have
Maybe in the DMV, but never in the VA. You dig?
Never down here.
Never.
We have other festivals, but they're
Like
EDM.
that.
They're EDM. They're
Nobody,
electronic dance music.
Nobody's ever brought
What's
fucking
your electro
Jay-Z to fucking Virginia.
Nah.
Hell no.
I'm saying that's a big ass like
that shit
thing.
hard,
That
right?
put VA on the map. Like I was watching Endless Podcast this week, and they was all like, "Damn, we should have been down to VA for this shit." Like you bringing money and celebrities here. So for you to say, "Nigga, why ain't he do?" Nigga, you should be happy he get in the first place.
First of all, I ain't even get to fucking go. The motherfucker was charging the arm and leg just to go.
Bro, it was $250.
$250.
It's not. At first, it was $150.
Niggas can't even pay their rent, let alone go to
Bro,
you know
that
it's
was the most
bad.
inexpensive
Bro,
console I've ever
hell no. You
seen.
know it's bad when you gotta decide if I want to keep my lights on for the butt or go to something in the water.
Am I gonna eat
Nigga,
for the next week? Or...
Nigga, $250. You know how much I can do with $250,
Bro,
I can pay my light bill,
okay,
cable bill, cell phone bill, and still have some shit to go out to eat with. Y'all better listen.
man,
This shit is crazy.
You understand? You if you was on that platform, like if you was like a rapper or something, niggas met Pharrell. Niggas met Wale, Pharrell, niggas met Snoop, niggas met a lot of people out there, motherfucker, for $250. Plus, you like, bro, a
3
fucking
days.
Chris Brown,
It's $70 a day,
bro. And Chris Brown, bro, you ever like tried to pay for a Chris Brown show, bro? Them shits are expensive as fuck. Jay Z came out.
The Jay Z ticket is $200 itself,
bro, and that's
for
like
nosebleeds.
way, like, bro.
I feel that.
Come on, bro.
But niggas is not trying to pay that shit, man. I'd rather watch YouTube.
Bro, you better ask the volunteer at that motherfucker. I'll clean up trash for y'all if y'all let me.
Hey, listen, Pharrell, if you don't look at this next year, I need some free tickets, man.
He definitely is gonna do this next year.
I'm gonna support.
They approved the $250,000.
A fellow creative. They did what?
The Virginia Beach approved they added an additional $250
To the budget for something in the water festival.
Yeah, I don't think they contributed anything this year.
Yeah, it was all Pharrell's doing.
Yeah, and $250 ain't even that much.
Nah,
It's enough, dog.
we can't even get
but
Jay-Z
I don't
for
know, bro.
$250.
Hell no.
That's what I'm saying. Like what they gonna do for
$250?
$250? Like provide more transportation. I get that. More promotion.
I don't even think Pharrell paid these
But
people.
like if I was Virginia, I'd be putting like more than $250 behind this because that's where your money start coming from.
To be honest with you, I don't even think some of the celebrities might have even charged Pharrell because they good
they
friends,
close,
you know what I'm saying?
relationships and shit.
Like I just come out there I do a song for like an hour or two, just you know what I'm saying,
And it's
just to show
fun.
face.
It's on the beach.
Yeah, too.
You did.
It was a
Not
great
an
concert.
asshole.
Shout out to Pharrell, man.
Shout out
Shout out
Pharrell.
to
Damn.
Shout out Pharrell.
Wish I would have went. I should have went, but
I could have went.
you know what I mean. You gotta
Nah, bro.
cut your losses.
You know what I'm saying?
What were we talking about before this shit?
Kim K.
Race relationship.
Oh no, yeah, race relationship.
I'm just saying.
But not necessarily race relationships. I feel like y'all think we talking about race relationships. Nah, we're not talking about race relationships. We talking about social dynamics and how race influenced that in everyday life. Whether it's being ethnic, non-ethnic, whether
I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I'm still waiting on my fucking reparations.
Yo, our reparations should be like we all get to go on a trip to Africa for free. You know what
We
I'm saying?
should. No, nigga, I don't know.
What you mean, bro? Africa
All right,
beautiful.
so first of all, it is beautiful. Don't get me wrong, Africa's beautiful. But if they had gave me the choice 400 years ago to say, hey, do you want to stay in Africa and be enslaved in Africa? Or would you rather go to another world? It sound, you know how it sounds good. They probably hype the shit up. We can go to this new world. We'll give you shelter, food, clothes on your back. Motherfucker, I'm going to the United States. I'm glad my ancestors. No, I am glad my ancestors came over here. Well, it won't voluntarily though, but I'm glad they came their ass over here. Cause if I had to survive in Africa in the woods and shit,
Bro, Africa not even
with lions, tigers, and bears, nigga.
Africa
Oh
not
my!
like that.
Oh
Bro,
hell,
listen, this nigga said lions, tigers,
Bro,
bears.
bro,
Oh my!
Africa
Bro.
is not actually like that though.
Tell-
some parts of
Bro.
Africa is
Some
though.
parts-
Alright, some
But
parts
most-
of America like that too.
Bro,
Shit.
Hold on, bro, but
Bro.
for real though, being honest, like I think if we stayed over there, our society over there would be a lot stronger than
Way
like
better,
fucking
nigga.
Wakanda type
Yeah,
shit.
yeah,
Bro,
really beautiful
first of all,
Wakanda
they was selling us, man. Our
Alright,
own
but
people
look,
was
look,
selling
look,
us
look,
there.
On what scale though? We gotta assess
Whoa.
on what scale.
Question. So you said our people were selling us, right?
Yeah.
That's facts, right? Like, so that means some people could say that the black man was selling out. They sold out.
Yes,
right?
to get guns, ammo, bird, all that
like,
shit.
That shit. So people still say today that black people be selling out.
We do.
Steve Harvey.
Yes, that bald headed motherfucker. Yes.
That nigga
So when, so like, if you going by that logic, like, when's the first time like somebody like black people start selling out? Because that had to be a culture Like, what did black people do that made us like?
Once we found out that we can get rich off selling our people, it was the end. That was it.
That was, bro. It was okay.
It had to be before like
But
that slavery.
it don't even start with the black people. I mean, whenever let's think about proximity to people, like fucking Attila the Hun, Genghis Khan. If you was my neighbor in village, my neighbor in territory, my neighbor in anything, and you look like me, I could give a fuck. Nigga, I'm running up in your shit and I'm ransacking it. And if I go down all the way across here and you got some shit I like, these motherfuckers that I just bullied is coming with you, and them goodies you got is coming with me. It's not even just the Africans. People like to stick to Africans with this, that, and the third. They sold them to white people. First of all, we're not even assessing the scale that it happened on. And secondly, on top of that, we're not even assessing where it happened at in other places of the world. Like, it was just, you feel me? Like,
I feel you, dog.
come on now.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
But I don't know. I tell you, black people in general, we always make it about ourselves. We don't care about what the hell happened to everybody else in the motherfucking world. We don't care about the Jews that went to the Holocaust shit. We don't care about none of that shit.
Okay.
All we care about is what happened to us when we was enslaved.
why did Hitler want to kill all the Jews?
Because the motherfucker wanted to make a perfect race. He thought the way he looked was perfect. And he looked at other motherfuckers.
Nah, because he wasn't the perfect race.
He wasn't, because he ain't had his eyes.
And his hair was black.
Yeah. So how the fuck he think?
So no, that's
because he a fucking psycho. Like, that shit don't make no sense. You oxy fucking moron. Like, what the fuck is you talking about? Like, I love
no,
the
but that's
perfect
the
race.
thing. That's the thing, bro. Like, he is a psycho, but he was smart. Because if he wasn't smart, he wouldn't have rose to power.
Let's think about what he pulled off, though, and the scale he pulled it off on. That shit is bananas. How the fuck did niggas let that shit just... Bro,
because I mean, like,
let's say this shit not capped, nigga. What? And
Bro,
11 million?
Bro, you can compare him to Martin Luther King.
No miscounts, 11.
I'm about to. It might sound bad, but you can't. First of all, he was a good leader, right? Hitler was a good leader.
yes,
He knew how to motivate people.
off of fear.
And exactly. But he knew how to manipulate people too to get him to believe what he want, right? Martin Luther King was a great leader, right? He knew how to communicate with people. He knew how to get people on his side. It might not have been the way that Hitler did.
No, bro, that's not true.
What? So you telling me these?
No, you know why they great?
Why?
Because they it's kind of what you said, but like when you going to shit, we talked about this in class one day. Like, when you going through some real shit, like when you have a real cause, people don't fight because of you. They fight for themselves. So like for Martin Luther King not to have fucking cell phones and shit, and the only marketing they got is word of mouth, and for them to march on Washington with all them niggas and pack that shit out and no cell phone and shit, like, people didn't go. You're not traveling from Tennessee or Danville or fucking New York for Martin Luther King or out here Martin Luther. No, nigga, you going like, yo, this is a black cause. All them niggas did it for a cause.
Hitler did the same thing.
What was his
cause, though?
What was his cause?
Like, I'm saying, if you gonna say he's a good leader, he had a cause.
He
like,
wanted.
My teacher told me the reason why he did this shit is because he didn't get into art school. That's why he wanted to kill all the Jews. But that doesn't make sense to me.
That don't make sense. Who the fuck was your teacher?
Schools be lying anyway.
Exactly.
Oh, shit. Yeah, they be lying like a motherfucker. You ever read a history book? They be like, it's some missing pages in this bitch. Like when they cover the times between 1940 about civil rights and shit like that, in 19 like where the fuck everybody else at? All I see is Martin Luther King, fucking what's her fucking name? What is the lady? Rosa Parks, Malcolm X. They're the only motherfuckers I know. But then you start researching your damn self, you're like, oh shit, it was other motherfuckers.
Schools always start with Black History Month about slavery.
Yeah.
It never started like about the inventors, about like I didn't know we invented the stoplight until
I ain't know that shit until I went to DC.
What? Lewis Lattimore.
We built DC.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
We built, what didn't we build, nigga? DC? 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 What?
What? Shit, that's facts though.
We did. We built a lot of shit, but we don't get no credit for it, bro.
But back to it though, like
That's
what was Hitler's cause for wanting to kill all the Jews?
I said, he wanted to make a better Germany, bro. He felt like if his people would follow.
So what about killing the Jews would make Germany better?
It's just like I said. Hitler was not the as we talked about. He did not have the perfect image, but he felt like he could create the perfect. He could actually have the perfect image.
He wanted to have control over the perfect.
You actually had people that talked about the scientist dude that was working with Hitler that was manipulating shit.
The twins and shit.
Yeah, that was trying to get the motherfucker to get the perfect shit. And he was taking people, fucking them up, mangling them and shit. What was Dr. Mangler? I don't fucking know.
Oh, you talking about that? Hold on, wait. So it must have been two different doctors. One of his weird fucking doctors was obsessed with twins, and he did all sorts of experiments on twins. And one doctor you talking about, you said he might have fucking manipulated people or something.
Try to get the perfect image, bro. Hitler was obsessed with having the perfect image, and he felt like if he looked at people and they ain't had a shit, you going.
But he was letting people...
you even had people, don't get me wrong, it wasn't even just the Jews.
It wasn't just the Jews, but it was more so the Jews.
Yeah, it was more so the Jews. But you had people that would have disabilities. And he was, instead of him like, okay, you still German though, you still got the shit. No, you got to go too. This motherfucker he was crazy, bro. He was crazy, but pumping people was listening
back to
the
junk what we was talking about though, like we was talking about all the shit black people created, like what the fuck could you think, like, what would reparations even look like, though? Like, can you even repay black
You would have to equate 40 acres in a mule. What is that nowadays?
Nigga, whoa, that's some shit that, who came up with that, though?
They say
we come up with this shit?
They say Lincoln.
Yeah, Lincoln.
Nigga,
After he gave us...
He ain't got our best interest. I think we worth more than 40 acres in a mule. We damn near worth the...
Oh, no, at the time we was.
This nigga talking about inflation and shit. Like
now you know.
I'm saying all the value that black people have got, like all the value we're worth America. So I'm saying, what can you possibly pay us that's gonna make us like feel better?
Freedom.
So why the fuck we asking for like what would reparations look like?
I don't know, bro. Can I get a check for every month for at least about $2,000?
That sounds like slavery to me though.
It ain't slavery, nigga.
It sounds like we fucking putting our hands out begging for some shit that.
Oh no, motherfucker! I'm not begging.
You owe me, nigga. It's not no. Oh man, I get check every month for no, nigga. Can you where my fucking money at? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly
we own this shit. I built this. Why the fuck am I paying you for, nigga? Like what does reparations look like?
Reparations. What you just said, ownership. We have something. We have.
But this nigga talking about a check.
I want
fuck a check.
I don't know about these greedy ass motherfuckers. I just want to check.
How many black people really, like, I think I know a lot of black people that walk around and really be like, oh, where's that check at?
Bro.
Compared to, like, let me own some
Dave Chappelle did a skit on this shit on his damn show where he made it to where black people actually finally got their reparations. He showed these motherfuckers have spinners, hubcaps. These motherfuckers had, like, they was just buying dumb shit. Like,
with your broke ass.
Like, and they was literally giving the money back to the government.
Word.
Like, that's what we would end up doing. We'd be like, man, we got all this, we got a pile of money down.
That's why I think we shouldn't get money. We should, we should be able to know where we came from originally. Like, you know what I'm saying? Our, like, past, everything is diluted. Everything is, like, not, we don't know.
Our sense of culture.
Yeah, we be fucking our cousins sometimes and we don't even fucking know if we fucking black guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of crazy shit. Like, there's a book called The Nigger Marriage. Bruh, I'm dead ass. They dead ass emotionally fucked us up. Emotionally, physically fucked us up. They took our fathers away, so where we were more emotionally dependent on our moms.
Yeah.
And then they made us fuck someone who only had their dad, and then they would take away. It's crazy, bro. It's like a whole mental thing, and they fucked us over with the word like nigga. Like when we say nigga, that's a bad word, low key. But I feel like it's just too late for us to not stop saying nigga. That's a bad word.
But let's talk about the etymology of the word nigga. You know what I'm saying? And how we use it, you know what I mean? Because if it does have roots, but I'm pretty sure it does have roots in the original East African meaning of niggas, meaning king, you know what I mean? Then it all depends on how we look at it. If I call you my nigga, which is the modern day, because words change regardless, you know what I'm saying? The same words we use today were said differently centuries ago. So the same thing can apply for niggas and nigga, how we apply it to each other. So if we see ourselves in the light of my king, my king, my king, my brother, you know what I mean? I think then it creates, you know what I mean, a different paradigm.
But I I ain't gonna.
But we got to see it like that.
That's what I'm saying. But I don't think it's gonna ever be a time where we gonna use that word to make it seem like it's a good thing. Because right now we battling the word when we talk amongst ourselves as black people. We use the word. Okay, we think it's cool to say it. But as soon as somebody else say it, that's not in our race. We like, oh hell no, you can't say that word.
Because you fucking can't.
Right. But then when is it going to be a time where we stop using that word? Because in order for us to get to where we need to be as a society, we have to change some shit. We can't just keep saying niggas is an acceptable word for us, but it ain't acceptable for them. But we can't just keep,
But why is black people the only group of people who have to deal with getting they shit infringed upon? And just fucking deal with it. If you go to any other group, some shit that they hold sacred to them, if any other group come in and try to manipulate or fuck with it or be like, we're gonna use that, and they be like, nah, fuck no, you not, because this is our shit. And anywhere else in the world, when it applies to somebody else, that's what the fuck it is. Okay, we're gonna leave it the fuck alone. But whenever it comes to black people and we got some intrinsic shit that is ours and it's infringed upon, we just gotta fucking deal with it. When the fuck is that shit gonna stop? We never talk about that shit. You dig what I'm saying? That shit's fucking nuts.
I feel that.
That shit's crazy.
I definitely feel that, man.
That's crazy.
I just feel like as far as like just being able to say being accepted, because right now I don't think actually African Americans we're becoming accepted. You see a lot of times now where there's more African American people in different industries now than it used to be. Like we're starting to become majority, right?
Yeah.
It's slowly progressing, but eventually we'll be on top. Right? It's going to take some time, though. But we have to know that we have to teach our people that's coming up, hey, do this and do this and do this to be successful. Because right now, it's not like there's no linkage between the new generation and our generation. Because our generation is self-centered. We self-interested. We don't give a fuck about what's going on with other people's lives. Or we don't care about growing our culture.
So question. How do y'all feel about, like, I'm trying to segue into the college conversation. So, like, we need black leaders.
Oh, yeah.
But we don't really, like, those black leaders do y'all feel like black leaders have to walk the walk to help everybody else out?
Yeah.
Y'all feel like they gotta go to college, they gotta do this and that?
No.
Nah. College really is like, they say it opens doors, and it does. Trust me, believe. But it's just like, at what cost? Because, like, once you get out this motherfucker, you gotta wind up paying $700 a month.
Right.
For fucking school and shit.
And you become an indentured servant, basically. You're paying off a loan. You're not really garnishing your wages if you don't pay it.
And I mean, and there's a lot of niggas out there who never went to college and making millions of dollars. Like, do you think the nigga who invented college went to college? Like, no. The nigga invented college for the money, and now he's
college is a business.
I mean, he's
man.
dead most likely, but like the nigga who made that shit. You know what I'm saying?
College is a business, man. They need the money.
Nigga
Why you think right now ODU is building all these damn freshman dorms?
That's crazy.
Instead of building what we have now, instead of giving us more, you know what I'm saying, giving us and making our classrooms better, bringing in better teachers. Instead of that shit, no, we want to raise how many people we got in this school so we can get their tuition too.
And from one building alone full of students, millions.
Yeah. Hell yeah. And they don't give a fuck if you pass or not. I'm still gonna get that tuition. Oh, you failed a class? Excellent. You gotta just take it again. But when you take it,
y'all really don't feel like black people gotta walk the walk to fucking compete?
No.
Hell yeah.
I believe.
Who said what?
That's what y'all asked y'all that question like 5 minutes ago. Y'all
No, I believe
I
that
ain't
black
say
people.
shit.
It has to be an
Hell
image that
yeah.
we display. If you're gonna be the leader, you have to embody a leader. You can't be like, well, I'm from the streets.
But like,
I'm gonna be the streets
what
one day.
is a leader though? Because some leaders could be from the streets. But I'm saying like
They could.
No, you could
what
be
is
from
the
the streets and be a
stereotype? I'm
leader.
saying like, how do we stereotype a leader? In
Nipsey
America,
Hussle.
we stereotype a leader as a
Nigga
nigga in a
who
suit with a tie that work in a corporation that owns businesses.
No, that motherfucker ain't no leader.
Bro, I mean,
He could be.
Like, I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm saying, college is the thing that's supposed to develop the leaders of the
I
world.
just feel like leaders just have
like-
lots of followers. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Do y'all feel like leaders?
Nah, that's not true though. Cause there's a lot of niggas out here leading that's clout chasing. And they got a lot of followers, but they leading all them niggas down the wrong path and shit.
Man, shit, Instagram models do that shit all the time.
Like that nigga, y'all familiar with that nigga Derek Jackson? on social media. He be basically bashing the niggas in favor of the women all the time, and they be on his ass. He be in his car all the time, and he just be making videos saying like, as a man, you should do this.
I seen them, but yeah.
But I don't think necessarily. I don't think going back to the conversation. I don't think like college is necessarily like a scam.
What,
bro? Logo.
It is. But I think that the stuff that you get out of college is like could be valued way more than what you.
But my sister had just graduated from college in December, and she has yet to find a job, and she gets a bill every month for $700, and she does not have a job. So that shit, it kind of is a scam. On top of that, it's kind of a system based on like set up for you to fail. I mean, yeah, you could pass, but like say for instance, you got a 4.0, bro, and then one semester you just didn't do well in calculus, bro. So you get a D. Your GPA go from like a 4.0 to like a 2 something if you like.
Well, what are you paying for though? Like you paying for like some shit that
you paying for a piece of paper, bro.
And it's hard as fuck.
That's not what I'm paying for,
bro. You paying for when you get to go across that stage. What do they give you?
That's not what I'm paying
for. A piece of fucking paper that says congratulations,
bro. For real, college is what you make it as well. Like you can make it into something.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like I don't necessarily. I think it's like there's scam aspects. Of course, like yes, they have things. It's like a business, so like of course they have those things. But I'm saying like. To the student, it's like what you make it. Like, you can do a whole bunch of shit on other people's watch. Like, I can start an organization on campus and treat it like a business and shit. Well, we can have this fucking podcast and fucking, let's say all of y'all become hungry where we can't get a job and say, shit, what we got? I guess we guys do the podcast for now and shit. And we fucking thug it out for a year and then end up becoming like millionaires. Like,
but why do we have, if that's the case, if school ain't a scam, why do we have homeless students? Why do we have students that can't afford meal plans, but they still want the tuition? They don't like. I swear.
Damn, bro.
And you got. If school is supposed to be to help you and benefit
so
you,
pivotal.
Why are they not benefiting us? They're like, oh, we created this kitchen over here to get if you ain't got no food, you can go over here and get something.
You know, it's like,
why can't I get a free meal plan?
In other countries, it's free. They treat college like a luxury here.
Yeah,
it should be like a necessity. Like,
it is
right.
Like I gotta be.
That's what a necessity.
Yeah, like I gotta pay like hundreds of $1,000s to become a doctor to help a nigga out to make sure his heart is good, but. In other countries, like that shit's free. Like you can learn how to be a doctor, so you can help out the country.
And that's productive for society. Come on. Talk about it.
But right now we just ain't like colleges in the United States ain't there. Some of them are. Don't get me wrong. Some of them are, but a lot of them ain't, bro. A lot of them is a business, man. At the end of the day, it's
Arizona iced tea in the pod costs $150.
That nigga only 15.
Bro. It's some bullshit, bro. The fuck is that? Man.
Bro, that is crazy. They charging like shit in the
$150 though. Yeah. Think about when you can walk right. You can go down. I can throw a football. Michael Vick can throw a football from the pod to 7-Eleven. You can get that bitch for 99 cents right at that 7-Eleven.
Right. And why do they make freshmen pay $2,500 fucking dollars for a limited meal plan? Why can't the freshmen come in and say, I don't want that unlimited meal plan?
They gotta get the most expensive motherfucker.
They got to get the shit. You know why? Because in their dorms, they ain't got no refrigerator. They don't have no motherfucking stove. So they force them motherfuckers to get that meal plan. Mm-hmm. They force them to get it. They make the most money on freshmen. That's why they building them motherfucking freshman doors. 2 of them motherfuckers, not one, but 2.
But that's true though. Why you think like that's like why so many motherfuckers that we started with as freshmen, bro?
They're not here because they can't afford it.
They not here. Bro.
Not here. Think about how many people we don't see.
Bro.
Yeah.
The freshman year was the most lit. But all them niggas is not here, bro.
I see a couple.
Gone. Thank you for watching our video. If you have any hot topics that you want us to discuss, make sure you drop them in the comment section. #HOTBOX. And also make sure you like, subscribe, and comment for more videos. Boom, bitch!